I saw this today. Home Depot has put their Halloween items out today, as of today.
Come on.
Ridiculous.
Home Depot?
Home Depot. You know, they got into selling those enormous Frankenstein or skeletons and stuff a few years ago. So they put them out today. But that, to me, it's like, are they going to leave them out?
It's just got to be a stunt, right?
I would think they would do it once. Is it like 6 months before Halloween? It's not. It's 7 months.
Are they last year's decorations and they're on sale?
I don't know. No, not that I heard.
I would leave them up year round too.
Why?
Those inflatables, because people.
Why?
Because.
Yeah.
Why?
People buy them year round.
You think?
I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, if I was Lowe's, Home Depot, any place that sold them, you got so much room in there. But they go on top, blown up.
Yeah.
People walk by, they see one they like. You go, doesn't matter. I'll buy it now.
Don't you think that it loses a bit of the specialness if it becomes like wallpaper and people don't buy them in the off season, and then it's unlikely to buy them at Halloween?
No, as long as you're not, doing everything. To me, it's just the inflatables. Mm-hmm. Sure, I'd leave them up all the time.
Really?
Christmas, Halloween, all of them.
The Christmas ones too?
Yeah, because I think if people walk by and see one they like,
the impulse buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they say, "Oh man, look at that! That's awesome." That's
I wanted those last year, but couldn't get them.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know
if they're on sale just a little bit.
I like that you think these big companies will stick around and wait for the specialness. I mean, they don't. They're money.
No, I don't. I think their sales will go down. I think you see them and you rush to them to buy them at Halloween or a few months before Halloween
and pay full price
or
overprice.
Yeah, I think you see them all the time. Like, I don't think anybody's going to see it now and go, "Oh, I need that for Halloween." I just don't think people are in that mindset.
They may have a bunch left from last year they didn't sell.
It's possible.
They're just trying to
It's
clear
possible.
out the warehouse.
It's possible.
What I'd like to do is have someone, maybe one of us, go to a Lowe's and see if that's
it's really there.
Yeah,
it makes no sense logically.
And also, I don't think they're left over from last year. They're slashed 50%. They're saying they're starting their Halloween push today. That's what the news report was anyway. Mm-hmm. They didn't say they had leftover and it's 50% off. They said they're getting a jump on Halloween because they're so popular with the Halloween stuff. But I disagree with you on that. I don't think anybody looks at that anytime other than September on and buys Halloween.
You think
stuff.
people buy them when they see them in the store more than they do go to Amazon.com and buy them or the Amazon app and buy them?
Well, I could see myself in October 1st. If I'm in Home Depot or Lowe's for another reason and I see one going, we could use that. Today, I would never buy
And you got younger kids and they see them, they'll go nuts.
They'll go nuts.
They want one in
now,
the
maybe
yard.
that's what they're thinking.
But let me tell you, you're thinking wrong because what they're going to get is people who go, I got to get that now because it's going to be sold out by October 1. You're in a seasonal mindset. They're not.
Yeah, but seasonal, I mean, they don't put them out October 1st. They put them out in August. Even that's early. This to me is like, my God, you're not even.
They're going to cause people to go now, though. Their sales this week will go up because people will panic over the possibly. I mean, a lot of times you go, look for these like Christmas villages where people put them out. They get a new one every year. Mm-hmm. Those things are sold out in September, October.
Well, that's a specialized item. But here's the thing: if they put it out today and they say we've got to go get them, okay, and they take them off in 2 weeks, I could see it. If they sit there all summer, I don't see anybody buying them. And then in October, there's no specialness to them. I've seen them 100 times. It's like I'm not even thinking that direction anymore because I've had my chance to buy them. That's what I think. I think their sales might go up this week, but lower in October.
I just think it's impulse. If you're walking that aisle, you see it and you want it, you buy it. Even if you're there buying flowers and you see one, you think, man, that's perfect. And it's inflatable, so you put it in your cart. It's folded up. You put it in the garage till October.
So you think McDonald's should have the McRib on sale all year?
Absolutely.
You do, but don't you think that the reason they're such geniuses with it, this is an item that if it were on sale all year, I don't think anybody'd buy. I mean, occasionally maybe.
Well,
but then they bring them back, and there's a specialness to it. Why not have the Shamrock Shake all year? Because there's a
specialness to that. Okay, so fine. I'll give you maybe for 6 months after Halloween, you take it away for November. But I think by summer I'd be putting it out too.
Well, that's what they do. They put it out in August. Yeah. This is March.
That's what I'm saying.
This is not August. You count summer as March.
Some of it's based on impulse buy because there's no lack of online sales to go and buy Halloween stuff.
Of course, you could go get it anytime you wanted to.
By keeping it in your brain.
Right. But I think impulse buying comes around. Maybe by September or August, September, you say, okay, Halloween's coming. In March, and maybe you get it for a week. But don't you think if it sits there in June, July, and August, like, what? Who's going to buy that?
No, I'm in there to buy a rake and a jackhammer.
That's right. That's right. I don't see it. But hey, they're the geniuses, and maybe Biggie's right. Myrtle Beach Doug can speak on this. Home Depot has put out their Halloween decorations in March. Go ahead, Doug.
Hey guys, yeah, Halloween's a big thing. I know people that celebrate it all year round. There's a whole industry built around scary stuff, and keep it up all year long. I've worked for a haunted house for over 6 years, and I mean the fandom and stuff around Halloween is paramount to fandom of Disney. So you know what? Hey, leave it up. And if they're going to throw Christmas decorations out in the middle of summer, screw it. Throw the Halloween ones out all year long. Sure, go for it.
Yeah, but I don't see Christmas decorations, except for maybe like a week when they say Christmas in July or whatever.
People aren't going to haunted houses in April.
And do you think Halloween Express could support itself all year? I mean, do you think if they open a Halloween Express,
No.
okay, I don't either.
No.
I don't think.
And some of it's because most of the items in those types of stores, are not made for, you don't pass those along to your kids.
Right.
You don't collect those like you might collect a Christmas.
Now, he's right on that stuff, yeah. I mean,
an ornament or
Exactly.
a Christmas tree that you might give to your kids or something like that.
I agree with you. Richard, you're talking about Halloween. Home Depot puts their Halloween stuff out now. As of today, go ahead.
Yeah, you're missing the whole point. And obviously, taking the country out of the boy, moving to the big city. Because I'm in the western part of the state, and my neighbor has one of those big skeletons. It was a leprechaun this week. It'll be an Easter bunny next week, and they just keep changing what it is, and they leave it up all year long, and it's hilarious to see what they do with it.
Ridiculous.
Called you City
You
5.
already called
Your
me?
city.
You want to hear what he called me?
Big
He
city.
said I went big city.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go big city. No way. You can't take the country out of me.
Mhm. You and your soft hands counting money all your life.
How dare you? Austin, you're talking about Halloween, and is it too early to put the stuff out at Home Depot? Go ahead.
Hey, morning, guys. So I just telling Biggie, I think it's smart on their part because some of those inflatables are pretty expensive. So I think if families go in there and see it, they can budget ahead of time. Be like, oh, we have the extra money for this.
Then
And
they wait.
The money into it.
Mm-hmm. What are you saying? You're saying it's like a layaway.
Yeah, well, tax money time.
Oh,
too,
tax
yeah.
money time. They get their taxes back in April or May or
I
whatever
think by
it is.
October, people are thinking, I got to start saving for the holidays. You're in the season right now where you're kind of like, hey, I got some money.
Thank you, Austin. Appreciate it. So it takes some time. Think about it. Save up for it. Get it.
Maybe.
Chad, you're talking about Halloween stuff as well. Go ahead.
So I used to work at a not Big Orange, but the other one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
Big
I
Blue.
can tell you right now, it's not leftover because that's going to just mess up a lot of stuff for people stocking.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the special things, regardless of the holiday, employees have first pick. That's why it's hard to get.
Employees
okay.
have first
I didn't know
pick.
that. Okay, all right.
Get
So
your big skeleton.
do you think it's smart to put them out now, 7 months before the holiday?
For sales, yes. Taking up space in the store, no.
All right. Oh, well, that's another
Interesting,
thing.
yeah.
It does take up space.
Because you're going to have to put grills out soon and lawnmowers.
Gotta have
They're
grills.
out.
I'm
Surely
sure
they're
they're
out.
out.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
out
yeah.
there.
But then like chairs and umbrellas.
Well, okay. We'll just see how it goes.
All right. Sounds like Biggie wants to place a wager.
Put an envelope.
See, now that's something you lay away on. Hey, put your money on that.
Put an envelope. I think Home Depot's out of business this time.
They lost their minds in Big
They
Orange.
lost their mind. They lost their mind.
I'll take that bet.
All right.
Why y'all stayed in business so long?
I think Chris Demm's onto something. I bet if you walk in there, there's not a nary a Halloween decoration to be seen.